Wednesday, December 23rd, 2 days before the big celebration, Christmas. I call it Christ's birthday. I know everybody's got their own idea. But Merry Christmas to everybody. And leading into this fantastic holiday week, I want to thank you. I appreciate you being here. Number one, I know you could be off doing something else, you know, wrapping a present, giving somebody a big hug, you know, making some goodies for the big days coming ahead of us. But you're here, and I appreciate that. Last week, as you know, I was at the Traffic and Conversion Summit. It was here online. It was a unique experience. It's the first time I've done a 3-day conference online. It truly over-delivered. And I'm so grateful I had the opportunity to do that. So I can bring you even more information here and expand my knowledge, hone my craft, and deliver fantastic, spectacular results for my clients. Yes, I do work with clients when I'm not doing volunteer things like Ask Me Anything, or headed out to conferences, or sorting out email problems. Okay, so we've got some fantastic questions here that my assistant prepared for us today. And he tells me that Andrew asks me how to tell if people are reading his emails. He actually says my emails, but how to tell if people are reading his emails. Well, most email software, whether it be Constant Contact or MailChimp, Active Campaign's fantastic. You've got so many email providers out there, and what they do for you is they give you the drum roll. They give you the open rate. Andrew, check your open rate. A fantastic open rate, 20%. In Italian, you'd say 100%. I don't have a very good Italian accent, so we'll stick with English today. 100%? No, you're looking for 20%. 20% is a great open rate. That should be your target. Now, there are email marketers out there that will tell you to do cool ninja things, and this really does work. Send out your email at 6 a.m. on Tuesday morning. For people that do not respond, only the people that do not open, resend them the same email, different subject line that night. So again, send out your email 6 a.m., let's say on a Tuesday morning. For anybody who does not open that email, resend it that night with a different subject line. Really improves your open rates. That, my friend Andrew, is how you know if people are reading your emails. Now, another way to check out how people are reading if people are checking out your email, if they click through or not. Basically, this means you've got a link buried inside or embedded inside the email for them to click through to your offer. Maybe you've got some information on your blog you want them to read. Maybe you want to have, you've got a fantastic class coming up that you want them to register for. Master classes are going to be huge next year. Master classes, these joint ventures and summits and giveaways. Tell you what, put your seatbelt on. Put your seatbelt on. Click it in. Put it into drive. 5th gear. And get ready to be online. Enjoy the show. And get out there. I can't urge you enough to take advantage. Yes, it's rotten we're still going through this COVID thing. It's not fun at all, is it? But you know what? There's always a silver lining, right? And the silver lining here is there's more opportunity online than there was before. There's more effort geared towards connecting online. And so the venues to do that are numerous. I'm signed up for three 3-day events in January alone. A 3-day summit and 2 3-day joint venture conferences. Go out there and be ready to win. Be ready to play. Be ready to give. You have a lot to give, don't you? And Andrew, if you've got an email list out there, this is a great way to build on it. Is get out there and meet other people. It's very possible online. Very doable. One of the most interesting features, matter of fact, of the Trafficking Conversion Summit that they had last week, the Trafficking Conversion Summit, they had a whole section where you could connect to the attendees that were there. And it wasn't just a simple, you could have all of your social media profiles on there. I could look at somebody's background. I knew if I wanted to connect with them or not. You know, your time's precious. You want to choose who you're connected with, because you can be a giver and give all day long, or you can be a giver and a receiver and have a balance so you can serve others as well as enjoy being served. So get ready. 2021, oh my gosh, it's going to be over the top. Super fantastic, over the top. Okay, so Andrew, I hope that was helpful. Check that open rate on your emails. And I gave you a hot ninja trick to increase it for yourself. Okay, next question. Drum roll, please. Da, 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 da. In Facebook ads, this one is for Julie. Julie asks, in Facebook ads, what is the percentage that's good between reach and leads? Great question, Julie. Great question. In Facebook ads, what is the percentage that's good between reach and leads? Now, if I'm interpreting this correctly, what I'm hearing you say is you want to know, like, if you had a reach of 5,000 people, what percent of that 5,000 people should have become a lead? That would be the percentage then. Now, as we all know, marketing is math and facts. One of my mentors, Kurt Molly, calls it his PhD, past high school diploma, something. But anyhow, math and facts. Let's stick with that. All right. Now, Julie, the ultimate of what you're looking for on any Facebook ad campaign is decided, of course, before the campaign starts. Now, I'm guessing because you're asking about a rate of people becoming leads from your reach number, I'm guessing that your campaign objective was to get leads. So before you even start, what is the price that fits into your budget, that feels good, that you still have a profit and want to move forward, per lead that you'll pay? What will you pay per lead that will make that campaign a success? Knowing this before you even start helps you craft the bones of the campaign, so you know how many audiences you can attract. It helps you know your objective, because some of the objectives are more expensive than the others. Make sure it's part of a big game plan of marketing. Too many times I see people go out there and they have an idea for a class, or they have an idea to get website visits, or they have an idea for a product they want to sell. And they're thinking, man, I'm going to lay down $1,000 and I'm going to get me some sales. You've got to know, what are you willing to pay per sale? How many sales do you expect to get? I've actually run ad campaigns and promotions for products when they ran out of product. Or worse, it was a print on demand product, but there was nothing in the advertising that talked about it. Ah, I felt so badly for them. They didn't realize they were brand new to e-commerce. They didn't realize a print on demand product would be really slow to be delivered. The products were delivered after Christmas, after birthdays. It was a mess for them. They had a January that was just a nightmare because they were new to it. They didn't know. They didn't know their products would come out late. So there's a lot of questions you need to ask, especially on a lead campaign. So Julie, what you're looking for, like, let's say it's a $2,000 product. Well, if it's a $2,000 product, depending on the cost of the audience, you need to be willing to pay like $10, $15 a lead. If it's just a lead magnet, you might be able to get away with like $1.50 a lead. Less if you're really good at it. There's some. This ties into another question actually. So I looked these over after my assistant did them for me. Okay, so we have another question here, and I'm going to tie these two together. So Julie, I hope this is helpful. And this one is from Beth. Thanks for your question, Beth. Great timing. So Beth wants to know, what is LTV? LTV is the lifetime value of a customer. So you've got this brand new product and you want to get it out there, and it's something people will use time and time again. Face cream or something disposable. Cat litter. Come on, help me out here. What else do people use? That's disposable. Q-tips. They use oil for their car. Okay, you get the idea. So if it's a repeat item and most of your clients will buy it 6 times over the next year, and most of your clients stay with you at least 2 years. So you've got 12 sales from that one customer, and your product, let's say your product is $40. So you have a $40 product and 12 sales. I'm going to pull out my trusty rusty calculator here. Do we have a mathematician in the audience that can do this faster than me? Okay, if you are, put it in the comments. So we got $40 a sale times 12 sales. I got $480. Is that what you got? Did you do the math? So $480 is the lifetime value of that one customer. So if you average $480 for the lifetime value of your customers, and you're going to run ads, how much of that $480 are you willing to spend to get the customer? See where this is going? Let's say you'll spend $20. Let's say you'll spend $50. $100 starts to be a little excessive, right? You know where you're at with this. You know what you want to do to acquire a customer. Think of the show Shark Tank. Love Shark Tank. What is one of the questions that's consistently asked? There's a lot of them. And this one I'm thinking of is, what is your cost for acquisition? What's your cost to acquire a customer? That's the same as your cost per lead on a Facebook ad. On a Facebook ad, if you're running an ad campaign for leads, what are you willing to pay for those leads? Let's say you're building an email list, okay? Instead of selling face cream or oil for the car, cat litter. If you're just building your list and for every person you get on your list, it's going to cost you $1.50, and you know you want a list of 5,000 people, you gotta put some money behind that campaign. So let's do the math on that one. Got $1.50 times 5,000. Ooh, you know. Now, what are you selling to your list? Let's say you have a $5,000 product. If you have a $5,000 product, what are you willing to pay to acquire that person? $1,000? $2,000? You know, if you don't have an audience at all, if you don't have an email list at all, if you don't have a reputation in the business, you're going to spend 2 to 3 times the amount of that first sale on ads. Let me say that again. You don't have no email list, nothing going on with your Facebook account, you'll spend 2 to 3 times the cost of a sale to get things rolling, to get that audience home, to get the testing done. And you know what the great news is about that? If you started that in January, when it came to the next good holiday season of 2021, your costs per sale would be down. The cost of you to sell your goods would be lower than if you didn't spend that money up front to know your audience. That's why it's so important to know your lifetime value of your customer. Beth, I can't thank you enough for this question. It's one of the last things people know when they walk into their marketing. The lifetime value of your customer. What are they going to pay for your coaching program? $500 a month? How long is your coaching program for? 6 months? That's $3,000 for a lifetime value. Wouldn't you be willing to spend at least $1,500 to get that customer in the door? To build an email list? To talk to them about your services? You know, the funniest thing was said by Ryan Dice at Traffic and Conversion last week. The funniest thing he said was email marketing is the cockroach of marketing. The cockroach of marketing. It won't go away. It's the one thing, and I'm quoting him, and I have to agree 1,000%. It's the one thing that will not go away in 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. You get the idea. You're brilliant. Build that email list. It will always, always, always serve you. So Julie, don't worry about this whole percentage thing. Know what you're willing to spend per lead. How does that fit into the lifetime value of your customer? Whether it be face cream or reusable product that you're selling, or whether it be a one-time $5,000 sale. Know what you're willing to pay. So thank you, Julie, and thank you, Beth, for those questions. Those were spectacular questions. All right, moving on. Okay. Oh, we've got some landing page questions. I love landing pages. I'm going to have a landing page class. And matter of fact, I had slated it for January 13th. Here's a scoop. This really fantastic joint venture online conference came up the 11th through the 13th. So guess what? I won't be having my landing page class then. I'll probably have it in February. So be looking for that. But for now, okay. John wants to know when to use an exit pop-up on a landing page. Do you like that pop-up? Pop-up. Pop-up, pop-up, pop-up. Who likes pop-ups? Who uses pop-ups? Who has no idea what a pop-up is? The pop-up is the message that pops up when you are trying to leave a website. leave a landing page, leave a sales page, and this message pops up out of nowhere and stops you from leaving. That's why it's called a pop-up. And it stops you from leaving. It retargets your attention. Ring. Some people find that annoying. Other people think it's a fantastic sales tool and will never give it up. So these pop-ups, when they're well used, do serve a good purpose. They do need to be timed correctly. Like, let's say you're going to leave the page and you want to be sure that person doesn't miss this fantastic offer that you have. Yes. Put your pop-up in there. Let's say someone's leaving, and when I say landing page, I am referring to the website, landing page, and sales page. All of these items are the same thing. Let's say someone's leaving your landing page and you think they might be leaving because the offer was too expensive for them, was too rich. And you want to have a downsell offer for them. So an example is, you're selling a product, somebody comes to your landing page, they look through it, and they're not sure at the moment for whatever reason. They want to check with, their neighbor, they want to talk to their husband, they want to talk to their wife. They're not sure and they go to leave. A good downsell would be signing up for a coupon, kind of expected these days. Sign up for my email list for more information. Let's say you're selling cans of oil. Well, what else do they need to know about their car? Offer them some information. That's a good timing. That's a good pop-up. Let's say they come to your sales page, and again, they go to leave, and the pop-up comes up, and you're like, oh, wait, I've got this other product. It's just a little bit more expensive, but I think you'd like it. No. Nada. That's not something you want to do. No, you don't want to do that. So, don't do a big ask. Yeah, like let's say you're offering your fantastic ebook, and it's the latest and greatest that they need to know information to have a super fantastic 2021 to succeed in your industry. And then they've signed up, they go to leave, and you have a pop-up that says, oh, I can coach you on that. I have a certification class on that. No. Let them get to know you. People want conversations. And it's really, especially at this time, inclusion, feeling that there's a relationship that started there, that's not a sale, really is important right now. So when you're promoting your product, when you're writing your sales page, when you're asking people to opt in for your lead magnet, make sure they know that you're doing it out of service. Let them know your background. Let them know, put testimonials on there. Make sure they know you're a real person and that other people like you. They want to be like the other successful people. Who doesn't? I like to be like the successful people. So this, my friends, what was this? Yes, this was a great question about the exit pop-ups. Pop up, pop up. Thank you so much. I appreciate you sending this in. Okay, now the next question was on testimonials, and this is from Georgiana. Georgiana, should testimonials go on a landing page? Absolutely. That social proof is so important. So important. Testimonials, use the first name, last name, of the person giving you the testimonial. Use their title. Use their company name. If they don't have that, what industry are they in? And this way people can relate more to them. Very important. And the other thing you can do is highlight the keywords or phrases of what people are looking for. Choose your testimonials. Don't just use anything. Make sure you have a testimonial that matches the message, that has that warm, fuzzy feel to it, that matches the voice of your brand. And the keywords and the keyword phrases, you should know these before you even start to build your landing page. So definitely, thank you so much for this question too. This was a great one. Yay. Okay. The final question. The final question. Okay. What was my biggest takeaway at TNC? Can you see that? Whoops, there we go. What was my biggest takeaway at TNC? TNC. That's traffic and conversion. I don't even think I have to think about this one. Giveaways. Give stuff away. So, I need to have a contest. You can give things away in a contest. You can join other business owners and do a group giveaway that goes to everybody's email list. You can coordinate a giveaway. You can be one of the giveawayers. You could stand during your speech and give stuff away. Molly Mahoney, she gave away a selfie light. How's that for cool? So in that spirit, I would like to give something away today. I have here Scientific Advertising by Claude Hopkins. So if you would like this book, I'm happy to send you a copy. I'm going to give away a copy of Claude Hopkins' Scientific Advertising for the person. Oh, I've got to make this fun. Okay, I'm going to think of a number between 1. No, that's not fun. Okay. Put it in the comments below. Let me see here. Well, I'm supposed to show you a follow button. Yeah, follow my page. So, okay. For the 5th person that follows the page, ads it served, that 5th person is going to get Scientific Advertising. I love how that came together. Shazam! Woohoo! Thank you for joining me today. That concludes our Ask Me Anything for today, Wednesday, December 23rd. I've been your hostess, Dr. Theresa. I look forward to seeing you again next week, 3 o'clock on Wednesday, January the 30th. Enjoy the Christmas holiday, everybody. Happy birthday, baby Jesus. Thanks for being here.